Okay, everyone. We happy few. Shout out to Boston Nick, MMA, Tasha M. Wednesday, January 29th. We're starting this show again a few minutes early, 7:10 Eastern time, just because I want to make sure that we tackle in a full and complete and appropriate way the three 6:30 Eastern time halftime lines that are coming up. Major conference games. Very interesting. Seton Hall. That's interesting. Michigan State, I don't know if that's going to have anything. It's an interesting game. I can talk about it. I did vaguely like the under and Northwestern plus the points, and my bet was Michigan State team total under, believe it or not, at 78. A lukewarm lean to both, and combine them to get a bigger lean on the team total under, which I did take. I also took a small shot with the DePaul Seton Hall under at 143. Vanderbilt, Kentucky was a complete pass. 7 o'clock games. Few things I tweeted out. After the 6:30 halftimes, I'll talk about the later games that are coming up. Let's see how things are going. Shout out to everyone. Bob Taylor, Kentucky, second half. We will look at that game. We'll look at that game for sure. Brandon Lease, let's get this money. Pete, which money are you referring to, Brandon Lease? I'm trying to get every money I see all over the place. Ron Lofton, shout out to you. Boston Nick, Tasha M. We happy few doing this every day. Yesterday was a small winning day. 4-3 overall, but the medium plays cashed, right? Buffalo is interesting. The team total, in retrospect, I think probably was the best bet, which cashed, but the over and Buffalo plus the points also cashed. It was an interesting scenario, and of course, Texas A&M. My numbers liked it, made me feel funny inside, but I reached down inside of myself and did find a reserve of balls to give it out. Texas A&M plus 6.5, and that one, of course, I graded medium, turned out to be a winner. I don't always have a reserve of balls inside of me, but I look around whenever I need it, and a lot of times I do. And a lot of times it's there. Sometimes it's not. I'm glad that it was there for the Texas A&M game. That was the biggest play yesterday, 6:30 game, and that one was a casher. Lynn Tyra, shout out to you. Tito Banton, Ron Lofton, shout out to everyone. We happy few. We're trying here. Obviously, a huge slate of games at 7 o'clock Eastern time, and we will do our best to get to as many of them as possible and to uncover and act upon whatever betting value there might be. Once again, overall, this show so far has been successful. ROI in the single digits, which is about all you can expect from the sports betting markets. There are a few, even happier few than we, who can hit, upper single digits on some smaller markets, props and stuff like that. Those people are freaking pros. They're not, essentially offs. Which no, we're not all jerk offs. We're not all jerk offs. What I'm trying to say here is that the edges on all of these sports betting markets are very modest, very slim. Doesn't mean that you can't take advantage of them, and doesn't mean that if you have a big bankroll and a decent amount and appropriate discipline, you can't make a decent amount of money doing it. I'm just saying, make your expectations realistic, which is what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? If you're expecting anything better, then I had said from the beginning of the show, I said I was hoping to have about a 5% ROI, and that's approximately where I am right now. And if you're expecting anything better, I hope you find it. I think it's going to be tough. All right, let's see where we are. All right, I didn't articulate what I was trying to say there perfectly, just because I have so much going on in my head right now as far as college basketball is concerned. Second half stuff. Alabama, LSU. That was a play. I hit the Alabama team total over. We'll look at that in a moment. We'll look at all this stuff in a moment. All right, so much stuff going on here. So much crap going on here. Spreadsheets everywhere, numbers everywhere, betting accounts everywhere, comments everywhere. Viewers, some viewers. Shout out to everyone. Deer Slayer, Ski, Jesse Nemeth. Oof. Lynn Tyra. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our damn best to come out positive today. All right, Kentucky, 13.5 and 74 is the second half line. We're not going to force it today. There's a lot of games. There might be a small amount of plays. It's always possible that there's no plays. Let's see what the numbers say here. Yeah, they like Kentucky a little bit, but I'm certainly not going to bet it. It's a low confidence number. Regular viewers of the show will know that I have confidence numbers attached to the numbers that I look at to indicate EV, to indicate betting value. The confidence numbers are pretty important. I tend to stay away from anything with a low confidence number, which is what we have here. My numbers here are not indicating that I act, and I'm not gonna. They do say small lean to Kentucky minus 13.5. Low confidence, though. And that's about it. Really nothing. Nothing. Really nothing. All right. Which is what I was kind of expecting. You know, I kind of know what these numbers will start to say. I would have been shocked if they had indicated anything other than a pass, which is basically what they're indicating. DePaul, Seton Hall, Northwestern, Michigan State should be up in a moment. Kentucky, Vanderbilt, nothing really. Really nothing. Not even the Vanderbilt team total under, and not even the total. I mean, the numbers say very slight lean to under at 74.5. But not bettable, and I'm certainly not going to bet it. Sorry, you cannot force it. You know what I'm saying? I know it'd be very entertaining if I could come on here and say, like, I'm going to do a 3-star banger, a 5-star banger, a 10-star, a slammer on every play. I would love to do it. But you know what would happen? My record would go south. And then I would be forced to lie about my record, which I would do, and then everything would probably be okay. And maybe that's what I should do. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what I should do. Say I got a fucking 25-star slammer on every halftime play. And if the record goes south, lie. Done. Done. Mission accomplished. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't know, man. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Bob Taylor, I don't know why I keep betting Kentucky first half. Yeah, Kentucky's a tricky team. Hustle Wilson, Kentucky is young. Yes, they are a team that I have done okay with at times this year. But I definitely, they aren't a team like Rutgers, where I've had a pretty good read on every game they've been in pretty much. And going up against Vanderbilt, which is also a team that's having a wacky year. Not surprised that the numbers say nothing here as far as a bet is concerned. Alex Quayle, shout out to you. Andrew Olinger. Hustle Rilson. Shout out to you. All right, let's see if any of these other lines are up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's here. No, I'm still seeing nothing. Right, because neither of the other games is even at halftime yet. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself. Okay, that's good. Good to be ahead of myself in this second half show than behind. Yeah, unfortunately, small lean to Kentucky. A bettable lean, actually, except that the confidence number is low. And I just don't like to pull the trigger on situations where the confidence number is low. But have here do indicate some value on Kentucky, even at 13.5. Small value, but small value combined with low confidence is almost always a pass for me, unless I inject a little bit of the art to the science. And in this game, that's definitely not going to happen. Got my coffee here. Regular viewers of the show know what the hell's going on here. Alex Quayle there, a second half over, total team 2. St. Eve, Michael Madara, post-game winning tweets only. No pre-game tweets equals perfect record. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. For sure. For you, Chris Comatini, you need a 5-star banger? Okay. I will give you a 5-star banger in the DePaul Seton Hall second half. Guaranteed. I'll give it to you. Just for you, though, Chris Comatini. This is the first pick I've ever given only for one individual person. I'm going to give a 5-star banger for Chris Comatini only. Everyone else completely disregarded. Okay? Is that understood? Good. I'm going to be giving a 5-star banger on the Seton Hall game for only one person, Christopher Comatini, because he requested it. As well, no one else can play it. Yes. You're not even if you want to play it, you're not allowed to play it. Dear Slayer Ski, LOL. Shout out to everyone. Viral video. Shout out to you. Tennis plays. Man, people, the fucking Aussie Open, man. I should be following that. People are making some serious money on that shit. Oh, shit. My connection is unstable. Is my connection back? Hold on a second. Everything good? Okay. I just got a weird message that my connection was unstable. Someone post something saying that everything is okay. I'm seeing comments coming on. Is everything good? Look, I know we don't have a lot of viewers, but one person posts one thing saying everything's good with the feed. Are you hearing me? Is everything good? I just want to make sure I'm not only getting okay, good, boss. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. See, look at that. The fucking what would we call this? The low shacker army. I don't even know what the hell to call it. Just when I don't ask for much, but when I ask for it, everyone's right there immediately. I appreciate it so much. Shout out to all of you. Warms my heart. I just got a fucked up message saying that my internet connection was stable, and luckily there haven't been any real tech issues except for when some sites that I regularly, so that one day when some sites that I rely on had some DDoS issues. There are actually 2 sites on the same day which had tech issues, which was weird. Other than that day, though, there have been no real tech issues. All right, here we go. Michigan State, 7.5 and 73. Let's look at this. 7.5 and 73. All right, focus, motherfucker. All right. Numbers, believe it or not, like Michigan State very slightly, and even the money line minus 500. Now, I don't I mark down when the way that I look at these numbers likes big money lines. Believe it or not, they like Michigan State at minus 500. I'm just telling you what the, numbers say. And anyone who's, had any experience with robots in their lives knows that some wacky stuff can get spit out at times. And, these numbers I look at tend to like to spit out edges on big money lines, which overall have not done well for me. It's the one category of bets and picks in the show, and also my personal bets, that's actually significantly down. Everything else, totals, spreads, and team totals are way up. But the big money lines, our favorites are down. So I have to figure out what the hell's going on there. But the numbers do spit it out. So they kind of like Michigan State here, even at 7.5, and even at the money line of minus 500. I'm not going to bet that. I'm not going to give it as a pick, but I will let you know what the numbers say, which is also part of this show. So another small part of this show is me letting you know what the numbers say, so it can inform your thoughts a little bit. But yeah, they like Michigan State. Numbers are saying Northwestern's just going to get smothered in the second half. Small lean even to the Northwestern team total under at 32.5. Numbers like that a little bit. Small lean there. Yeah, that's about it. Again, if I was just going to do what the numbers say, I would hit Michigan State minus 500 on the money line. I'm not doing that, and I definitely don't recommend you do that. Slight lean to the under 32.5 Northwestern team total. That's not bettable either. And that's about it. Unfortunately, nothing. This is how this stuff goes. Sometimes, yesterday, right off the bat, actually more often than not, the 6:30 games have had solid second half value. Yesterday, right off the bat, Texas A&M, biggest play of the night. Today, nothing really. Not really. DePaul and Seton Hall. That's coming up in a few minutes. We'll see how that. We'll see what's on the table there for that game. Yeah, again, I like the under. If I just had a busy day today, there were so many games, so much stuff I had to get to. I try not to tweet things out haphazardly, but I did like the under at 143 in this one. Looking at the second half plays that I took, that I tweeted, whatever. Let's see. The St. Peter's game is interesting. I was kind of liking St. Peter's, even though the numbers sort of indicated Monmouth was the play. I did take a small shot with St. Peter's. I also took Temple on the opener at 5.5, I think, or 6. I got 6. Got bet down. They're down big now. Long game, though. Davidson, George Washington. I liked George Washington and the under, and I tweeted out the Davidson team total under at 68.5, closed at like 69.5. I was surprised to see the Davidson team total getting bet up. Might have been just because someone, I had a 2 and 3 day yesterday. Maybe someone saw that I liked the Davidson team total under and pounded the hell out of the over. That's possible, but that's looking very good. Davidson team total under. I like that one. Houston and Eastern Carolina. I tweeted out the under and the Houston team total under. That's looking good. Nice. What else do we have here? UMass. That's interesting. Yeah, I had a lean to the under and St. Joe's plus the points. So I tweeted out the UMass team total under 81, and it is a bit. Well, it's about average scoring, and St. Joe's is up. What else do we have here? Wake Forest and Notre Dame. That's interesting. I do love college basketball through all the stress and all the heartache and all the pain and all the slings and arrows and all the ignominy and all the public shame that I risk every day. I love it. I love handicapping college basketball. Just looking at the numbers, seeing what they say, seeing how I want to react. Fun as hell, man. More fun when tweeted plays that I have tweeted are winning, which is the case right now, obviously. If I didn't just see the tweeted plays that I tweeted doing well, I would not have just said what I just said, obviously, right? Still, though, even when my picks are bad, it's fun. It's just when my picks are bad and public that it's not fun, or that I have to sort of remind myself why I give public plays. UCF Memphis under, that was another play that I liked. We'll talk about the later games. I will tell you right now, just in case anyone wants to tail immediately, I did take the St. Louis game under 133. I hit that one. I did also hit Texas on the opener. That's a little bit iffy, though. Regular viewers of the show will know that in general, I like Shaka Smart, especially as an underdog, as a coach, as a program. I did take Texas at 5. It's now down to 4. I took St. Louis, that game under 133, a little bit. I also took, what did I take? I did take the Xavier under, but that was before it dropped. And actually, I wound up betting it like literally a second before it dropped. So that was a little bit of luck there. Penn State, this is I kind of like Penn State. I kind of like the over. It's a good spot for them. Yeah, the later game's not that much. I also kind of like Arizona State team total under, but we'll talk about all this later. Let's look at DePaul and Seton Hall. Okay, here we go. 5-star banger for Chris Comatini coming up. And this is all just a joke. And to anyone who winds up auditing me, this is a joke. This is not going on my official record unless I say that I actually want it. Let's see what the numbers say. Let's see what they say. Nothing really on the spread. Lean to the over, though, at 73.5. And the DePaul team total over at 34. Lean to the over at 73.5. That's what the numbers say. I just want to do a little bit more digging. Now, I do have a play on the under full game, 143. So this happens all the time. When people ask me sometimes on Twitter or wherever, if I ever bet the opposite side of what I bet pregame at halftime, and I of course say yes, happens all the time. Might happen here. The numbers indicate that they like the over at 73.5 or whatever it is I just saw. Yeah, 73.5. Going to do a little bit of, because we don't have that many games, a little bit of digging here. A little bit of digging here. They also like the DePaul team total over. Whoa, now down to 33.5. Look at that. Yeah, the numbers like DePaul team total over 33.5. Just a bit. Let me see what I want to make a play on here. Let's see. All right, Chris Comatini. That's your 5-star banger right there. DePaul team total over 33.5. That's just for Chris, though. It's possible I might switch this now to being for everyone. But for right now, only Chris Comatini, who specifically personally requested a 5-star banger, lock, is allowed to bet that 33.5 team total over DePaul. The numbers like over, though. Let me look into this a little bit more. Yeah, the total is getting bet up. The numbers like over at 73.5. Not a ton, though, but they like it. All right, I'll make DePaul team total over, not just the 5-star banger for Chris Comatini, but also an official play. DePaul team total over 33.5. The numbers like this one. It's medium, small, borderline, medium. I'll grade it just medium, small. DePaul team total over 33.5. Graded medium, small. Also 5-star banger lock for Chris Comatini. Spread is tough here. Nothing. I mean, a very small lean to DePaul, plus 6.5. Hold on, let me pull up my sheets here. Pulling up my sheets here. DePaul team total over 33.5, graded medium small. That's borderline medium. Also a lean to the over at 73.5, but I'm not even going to bet that one myself, though. I do have the under full game. The numbers do like over, but not a ton, though. This is all very tough, you know. The lines are tough. The market is sharp as hell. This is how this stuff goes, right? You know, a small percentage of times there are obvious plays. I grade them big. In general, those do well. But you definitely can't force those. They come as they come, right? I did make DePaul team total over 33.5. An official play, though, medium small. Numbers do like over 73.5, but just a bit. I'm looking a little bit into certain just looks identifying certain columns here. Yeah. Numbers like the over, but I'm going to stay off of it. DePaul team total over, though, yes. Again, small lean to the over, small lean to DePaul. Combine it, and a more solid lean to DePaul over 33.5, which means it could still lose. What that more solid lean means is maybe 54%, right? Doesn't mean I thought you said DePaul over 33.5 was definitely going to win because you like the side a little and you like the total a little, so that meant that the team total was definitely going to win. No, it meant that the team total was probably going to win 54% of the time, right? Big difference, right? We understand how this goes, but I'm compelled to repeat myself. over and over again. All right, the rest of the games are going to start very soon. Wow, it just jumped to 74. All right, other people probably seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, no, the DePaul team total jumped to 34 also. All right, we got an official play here. Enough looking at this game. Let's move on because the onslaught of 7 p.m. games is going to come very soon. Shout out to everyone. Alex Quayle making jokes in the cut. Dan Kelly posting NBA action. Shout out to you, Dan Kelly. Thank you so much for posting all that stuff. Wow. Shout out to Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly, I just gave Chris Comatini a 5-star banger lock because he requested it. So I was like, sure. You know what I'm saying? Nuke worker, Pete, don't worry about what other people think. Yeah. Yeah. But then I'm going to worry about what other people think about whether I should worry about what other people think or not. You know what I'm saying? You can't get around it. No, I'm kidding around. You're right. You're damn right, Nuke worker. As soon as I have a little bit of time to look inward, I'm going to meditate on that a little bit. As of right now and as of tomorrow, don't have the time. Dan Kelly, love that 5-star stuff. Yeah. 5-star slammer lock, Dan Kelly. Hell yeah. Scott Letty says, Pete, you're the fucking man. I love this show. Shout out to you, Dan Letty. I'm going to use that. I'm gonna fucking take screenshots of that, copy and paste it, show it to some people, saying you can't just pull a show out of your ass and get comments like that. You know what I'm saying? Respect the comments is what I'm going to say when I'm telling people about what I do here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Scott Letty. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Arthur Meade Jr., good evening, Pete Loshak. All right, so once again, let's look at the late games. Again, I'll just share with you what I did. Okay? If you want to tail, go for it. If you know, do whatever you want with the information. But, wow, the Davidson game, wow, picked up. Just as soon as I started patting myself on the back for what a genius I was for giving out the Davidson team total under, look at that. All of a sudden, they somehow scored like 40 points in like 4 minutes or whatever. There you go. Although, on the other hand, I patted myself on the back for the East Carolina game under, and that is still low scoring, so that's nice to see. Right? Pride, wow. Temple getting blown the F out. That'll be interesting to see what the second half situation is there. Again, the late games, I took Texas on the opener of 5. It's gotten bet down. Again, I like Shaka Smart as a coach in general, especially in tournaments as an underdog, off of losses, stuff like that, you know. I took Texas plus 5. Don't look going against TCU at home, but the numbers liked it. And I took that one. Also took LaSalle game under 133. You know, if it's looking close and you need a few free throw misses at the end to cash, St. Louis is your team, right? Love betting unders with teams that can't hit free throws. St. Louis and LaSalle, I got 133, small play on the under. Marquette and Xavier, again, I did take the under, but I got it at 144.5 right as the number was falling. Penn State, I kind of like the Penn State team total over. Small lean to Penn State, small lean to the over, and I like the Penn State team total over. It's a good spot for them here. You know, kind of game that, you know, for people who like to parlay money lines, which if you're doing recreationally is okay, and they like to parlay a bunch of like favorite money lines of teams they think are you know, have some value to win, even at the big money lines. Putting a Penn State money line in a parlay might not be a bad idea. I took the Penn State team total over. That's a play that I like. And I also took a small shot with the Louisville team total under as well. Louisville, of course, has been more dynamic offensively recently, but they're coming off some good offensive games. Now they're going to be on the road against BC. And again, small lean to BC actually, plus the points, small lean to the under. And I did bet the Louisville team total under. I think I got 71.5 or something like that. Again, you know, Louisville, this is probably going to be a low-scoring game, I think. I like the under. But my bet was on the Louisville team total under. So for the later games, that's what I got. Texas, although I got it at 5. LaSalle game under 133. Xavier under, except I got a 144.5. Penn State team total over. Louisville team total under. And Arizona State team total under as well. Kind of like Washington State, kind of like the under. And bigger lean to the Arizona State team total under. So those are the plays I like from the upcoming games. All right. I mean, from the late games. Let's see what's going on here. Let me with so many games, let me start pulling up. Let me start preparing here for a few minutes. Let me see what I want to pull up here. Tons of games here. Just an onslaught. Definitely want to be looking at that St. Peter's game. So let me get that one ready. You know, every second matters. All seconds matter. So I want to get a head start on accessing the sheets that I need and not be scrambling for them while the seconds are ticking away. We're almost guaranteed to miss a few of these lines, and I just want to try to make sure that I get the ones that are most likely to have value. Look at that. Davidson, George Washington. Look at that. 30 seconds after I start bragging about what a genius play that was, that for me to give Davidson team total under, bam, all of a sudden they score. What happened? Well, they score like 55 points in 6 minutes or something? What the hell happened? All right. Let's look at some halftime stuff here. Which, by the way, would not be it. It's par for the course in college basketball. Scoring 55 points in 6 minutes in the midst of a low-scoring game. That's a weekly occurrence. All right, no second half lines up yet that I'm seeing. Preparing for everything. And the UMass game now picking. UMass is now scoring as well, which is not great to see. The Wake Forest game, that's an interesting one. All right, the next 20 minutes or so, you know what the deal is here. Pretty boring. Not much entertainment value. Just me looking at numbers and desperately trying to shout out as much legitimate betting value as I can possibly find and see. Hope you all like this. All right. Bringing up all these sheets. Sheets everywhere, numbers everywhere. AI bots everywhere. No, I'm kidding. I've made that joke before. I don't have any AI bots. Whatever intelligence goes into what I do is all me, baby. All natural. All right. All right, Davidson, George Washington. Let's look at this. Wow. Yeah. All right, numbers like under 74. That's a play. That's a bet. Not a lock, but that's a bet. Davidson under 74. That's big or medium big. Davidson under 74. We'll grade it medium big, although that is borderline big. We'll grade it medium big. Davidson under 74. Numbers also like Davidson team total under. What do we got? 39.5. Davidson under 39.5. Team total. That's going to be an official play. Davidson team total under 39.5. We're going to grade that one big. That's what the numbers say. Both teams under 74, graded medium big. Davidson team total under 39.5, graded big. We're going to hit that. We're going to make that one an official play. Official play here. Okay. Let's see what else. Numbers also even a slight lean to the George Washington under at 35. We're just going to stick with both teams 74 medium big and Davidson team total under 39.5 graded big. Let's look at the spreads here. Numbers like George Washington 4.5 or 175. They like both. George Washington 4.5 or 175. They like both. Numbers here. George Washington under, 4.5 or 175 plus money 175. All right, we will we'll make this one an official play. Let's go for the money line. Let's go for the money line. George Washington plus 175 official play. Also 4.5. Of course, they like George Washington money line plus 175. 4.5 is also justifiable according to these numbers, and we will grade this one. Medium. Grade it medium. George Washington money line plus 175. Graded medium. Under 74 medium big, and the Davidson team total under 39.5 graded big. George Washington money line plus 175 graded medium plus 4.5 would also have similar value according to these numbers, which could be wrong easily. A lot of people are like, my forte is not statistics. My natural talent and forte is jokes, not statistics. Keep that in mind, not math. This is just what I'm doing for now. Trying to forge a life and career. All right, enough of that game. Let's see what else is on the. See what else we got here. Fordham, St. Bonaventure. Interesting game. Wow, someone hit some of the line got bet up. Now it's 180. All right. I hope you. Wow, interesting. God, I could look at this game the entire 20 minutes, but I'm not going to. I'm only seeing the Fordham St. Bonaventure game up now. So let's look at that. Fordham St. Bonaventure. Where is it? Fordham St. Bonaventure. Let's see what the numbers say. What do they like? Bonaventure -4 and 61.5. What do these numbers like? Nothing really. Small lean to St. Bonaventure. Small lean to St. Bonaventure, but that's not going to be a pick. Small lean to St. Bonaventure. I got so many sheets here, man. Jesus, there's so many damn teams. Fuck. Yeah, small lean to St. Bonaventure. -205 or -4, but that's not going to be an official pick at all. I'm just sharing with you what the numbers say. Nothing on the total, really. It's an interesting game, but since we have 15 others coming, we're going to move on. Certainly interesting, though. Oh, my God. All right, a lot of coming in. All right, let's see. What are we going to look at right now? Let's look at, I don't know, Dayton Duquesne. Why not? Let's look at that one. Dayton Duquesne. What do the numbers say? Lean to the under and lean to the Dayton team total under at 39. That's what the numbers say. Small lean to Duquesne as well, actually. Wow, look at that. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's make Dayton team total under 39 an official play. That's going to be official play. Dayton team total under 39. That's an official play. That is medium, small, or medium. Medium, small, or medium. And we'll grade it medium, small. Dayton, team total under 39. Official play medium small. The numbers also like under 75, just a little bit. It's not going to be a play, though, although they do like it. And even a small lean to Duquesne plus the points, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Small lean to Duquesne plus the points. Oh, boy. And the under, 75. But since we got so many games here, we're gonna move on. Let's see. Mercer, 9.5 and 73. Let's look at that. Mercer, 9.5 and 73. Let's see what else. Again, Dayton team total under 39. Surprisingly, the numbers say don't have much time to go too in depth with that. ETSU, 9.5 and 73. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing really. Nothing really. Gonna move on. Let's look at, I guess, Furman, right? Furman, minus 12 and 73. Interesting. Nothing really. Small lean to the Furman team total over. But let's move on. I would love to look into these a little bit more, but I just want to make sure we catch everything that's coming down the pike. Notre Dame. There you go. St. Peter's. Let's look at that. St. Peter's, plus 1 and 72. What do the numbers say? Jesus, they like St. Peter's. Oh, man. Oh, God, they like St. Peter's. Oh, God, I don't want to take this, but I have to. Oh, God, the numbers like it. Okay. Shit. They also like Monmouth, team total under. I'm seeing 38 minus 115. That can't be right. It should be 36.5. Yeah, 36.5 is what I'll quote here and put the numbers in. Yeah, they like that one too. Yeah, the numbers like St. Peter's. All right, we'll make that one a play. Plus 1 minus 105 is what I'm seeing right now. Plus 1 minus 105. This is medium or medium small. We'll grade it just medium small. St. Peter's plus 1 minus 105. They also like the Monmouth team total under at like 36.5. Monmouth team total under at 36.5. Won't make that one a play, but they do like the Monmouth team total under. And a small lean to St. Peter's team total over at 35.5 as well. But we'll move on. Move on. Too many other things I want to make sure we get to. Wake Forest, Notre Dame. Let's look at that. Minus 8. Let's see. What do the numbers say? What are the numbers like? Wake Forest, Notre Dame. They like small lean to Notre Dame, minus 8. Small lean to Notre Dame, minus 8. And the money line at minus 425, the damn money line. Not going to make that an official play, though. Want to move on, want to move on, want to move on. All right, let's see. What else is coming in? Memphis, Central Florida. Let's look at that. Let's look at these. Going as fast as we can. Memphis, UCF. 1.5 and 71. What are the numbers like here? They like Memphis. They like Memphis. I've gotten burned with Memphis second halves recently. But they like Memphis. They like Memphis. All right, we're going to make Memphis a play. Minus 140 and an official play. 1.5 would be okay too. We're going to make Memphis money line minus 140 an official play. This is graded medium or medium small. Yeah, they like it. They do kind of really like it. We're going to grade it medium or medium small. Art here. Let's just make a decision. We'll grade it medium small. Memphis minus 140, medium small. Official play. Memphis minus 140, graded medium small. They like it. Total. Nothing really. Small lean to the over. None of those are going to be plays. Small lean to the over and the Memphis team total over. None of those will be plays. Memphis minus 140 is an official play. Minus 1.5 would be all right too. Numbers like minus 140 though, more though, a little bit. All right, let's see what else we got. Wofford and Citadel. Let's look at that. 5 and 79.5. Wofford and Citadel. 5 and 79.5. What are the numbers like? Yeah, nothing really. Small lean to the under. But I'm not going to bet it. And I want to move on to look at other stuff. Let's see what we got. I definitely want to check out Valparaiso Bradley. If I can find that. Going as fast as we can here. Chugging along. Steady. Drake, Indiana State. That's interesting. Definitely want to check that one out. And, of course, Tulane in South Florida. Definitely got to check that one out. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, wait a minute. Shit. No. Wrong screen. Jesus. Okay. Temple minus 2 and 70. Let's look at that if we can. Temple minus 2, 170. Wow. I mean, minus 2 and 70. Nothing really. Move on. UMass and St. Joe's. All right, let's quickly look at Valparaiso Bradley. Quickly look at that. Alabama LSU, I want to get to that one. Bradley minus 1 and 74. Oh, geez. Yeah, small lean to the Bradley team total under at 37.5. I got to make that one up. I got to make that one an official play. Bradley under 37.5. Team total under 37.5. We'll grade that one medium. Bradley team total under 37.5. Official play. Grade that one medium. But want to move on here. Indiana State. Let's look at that. Bradley again. 30. Okay, wait. Yeah, 37.5. Graded medium. Indiana State minus 3 and 73.5. See what the numbers like. They like Indiana State. They like Indiana State here. Minus 3 or minus 150. They like Indiana State here. That's going to be a play as well. Indiana State minus 3. Official play. Indiana State minus 3. Indiana State official play minus 3. That's medium or medium big. We'll grade that one medium, but okay. Indiana State -3, graded medium. That's borderline medium big, though. Also, Drake, team total under 35.5, the number's like. Drake, team total under 35.5, the number's like. That'll be a play as well. Drake under 35.5, graded medium small, medium small. Drake under 35.5, graded medium small. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. I want to look at the LSU game. What's going on there? Oh, that's probably going to have nothing. Sheets everywhere. What do we got? Yeah, nothing. Pass on that one. Skip it. All right, what else do I want to look at? St. Joe's and UMass. Got to get that one. Keeping as steady a pace as possible here. St. Joe's, UMass. Let's look at that. St. Joe's, UMass. 3-82. 3-82. The hell is that? That's not St. Joe's, UMass. The hell's going on here? Give me the right sheet. Give me the right sheet. I was clicking on it was like 40% edge. No, that's not possible. Different game. All right. Let's see what we got here. Numbers like. St. Joe's. Small lean to St. Joe's at 3. Believe it or not. Nothing crazy, but small. Small lean to St. Joe's at 3. We'll make that an official play. St. Joe's +3 -105. St. Joe's +3 -105. That is medium or medium small. Medium or medium small. St. Joe's +3 -105. We'll grade it medium. St. Joe's +3 -105. The total? Nothing really. Let's move on. Keep a brisk pace. Trying to grab whatever we can. St. Joe's +3 -105. Graded medium. Official play. What else do we have? What else do we have? Houston, East Carolina. 4.5 and 73. Nothing really. Nothing. Very small lean to Houston team total under 39 or 39.5, I'm seeing. Small lean to Houston team total under. Not going to play that, though. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we missed. Northern Iowa. You can skip that for now, I think. But let's see what else. So we can look at that one. Everything else seems to be headed off. Let's see. Why don't we run that? What the hell? We'll run the numbers for this one. Crazy first half in the Northern Iowa game. Northern Iowa, such a funny program. Their games either go to like 128 or 165. You know what I'm saying? Crazy team, wacky team. Numbers actually like under. Yeah. They like under 74 now. It just dropped to 74. Yeah. All right. We'll make that one an official play. Northern Iowa under 74. Official play. Playing under 74. That will be graded. That's medium or medium small. We'll grade it. Well, the numbers say medium, but my experience makes me very, very nervous. Me feel very nervous. We'll grade it medium small. Northern Iowa, under 74, graded medium small, and also likes the team total under at 37.5 for Northern Iowa, but we're not going to make that one a play. Let's see what else we got. The under 74, medium, small, borderline medium, but I graded it medium, small. Going as fast as we can here in a steady and controlled and prudent and experienced manner. Doing the best we can. Oh, that's it. Houston, Eastern Carolina is still up. Let's give that another look. Yeah, I mean, again, Houston team total under. Small lean there, but not going to be a play. Not going to be an official play there. All right, pretty much everything's gone now, I think, right? Yeah, Missouri State, Northern Iowa, under 74, medium small. The numbers said that should have been medium, but I just dropped it. Dropped it up a half notch. I guess that's it. It's like I just went underwater for 20 minutes or 25 minutes. And now I'm picking my head up again. I'm like, how's everyone doing? Okay. Whew. That was intense. Let's close some shit out. A lot of borderline plays that I just whipped by. Because we wanted to keep a brisk pace. Pretty much everything's done, right? Where are we? Pretty much everything's done. Yeah. Jesus. Hope I come out ahead. Dayton putting up some points. That's not looking good. DePaul, the banger play of the night. Seems like it's okay from what I just glanced at the scoreboard. Just scanning. Everything coming down the pike. Chattanooga, Samford, very interesting game. That's about to come up. I think we can wait for the halftime on that one. That one might have something worth pulling the trigger on. We can look at that. Let me pull that sheet up here. Pull that sheet up here. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Let me just glance at what else is right around the corner. Nothing really. All right, let's look at the comments. It's always interesting. Were there any comments? Are people viewing 3? What the hell's going on here? Alex Quayle says this Seton game is crazy slow. A lot of missed free throws. Really? Is that true? Is the DePaul banger play of the night looking not good? Yeah, it's it's looking better than the full game over. Both teams over. We'll see. Missed free throws, slow. But in a game like this, you know what I'm thinking, right? You thinking the same thing I'm thinking? OT bailout, baby. No game cannot be bailed out by OT. We'll take any and all OT bailouts that they want to hand our way. Got one yesterday. Auburn over. Bailout. OT. Nice. Took it. Very happy to take it. Look at that. Michigan State blowing out Northwestern. Just like the numbers said. Northwestern team total under. Just like the numbers said. Yep. Michigan State minus 500, minus 7.5. Just like the numbers said. Kentucky. Yep. 4 minutes to go. Up 14. But remember, the line was 13.5. So if you bet Kentucky, you're sweating right now. I mean, the numbers were pretty much right. Kentucky, small edge, but you're going to sweat it out. See what else is going on here. See what else I'm seeing. What else do we have here? St. Bonaventure. Yeah, I guess I should have made that one a play. The number's like St. Paul. It's still early, but that's St. Bonaventure. St. Peter's, okay, up by 1. That's nice to see. Indiana State, not looking good, but still early, very early. Okay, what else is going on here? Davidson, George Mason, not looking great. I mean, George Washington. All right, we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Not going to scoreboard watch here. Yeah, Notre Dame. The numbers like Notre Dame. Didn't make that one official play, though. We'll do the Chattanooga-Samford game, and then we'll call it a night. Interesting stuff here. Let's look at the comment section. Rich G, thank you for all your hard work. Pete, best of luck, brother. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Rich G. Thank you for coming back to the show yesterday. I was worried that you were going to leave forever just because of the crazy Buffalo game yesterday. You remember what a crazy game? You liked Akron. I can understand why. Buffalo, a crazy, wacky team, right? So many times my numbers have said that they had, value at home. They don't show up. So many times numbers have said big fade on the road. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, they're the Buffalo team that we've been expecting. Yesterday, crazy game. The numbers just said Buffalo was the play. And one thing I found is that this year my team totals with Buffalo have been very good, but the spreads have been a little bit off. So Buffalo is one of those teams where I've been saved by taking team totals instead of spreads with them. Christopher Comatini, thanks, Pete. Best show on YouTube. I don't know if that's true, but I'll take the compliment. And not only will I take it, but I'll print it out and show it to other people. Thank you very much, Chris Comatini. You have no idea how much that means to me. Best show on YouTube. I don't know. There's one guy who thinks it is, though. And that means something. A lot of shows no one would say that about. Oh, man. College basketball. Middle of the week. Oh, shit. Flipper 13. Shout out to you. Hi, Pete. Great show. I've been grieving since the holidays. If I were betting, I'd be here more regularly. Well, I don't know what you're grieving about, Flipper 13, but I hope it turns out well. You're a wonderful human being. I've gotten to know you offline. All of my prayers and thoughts and love go out to you through this computer screen. Flipper 13. Hope everything turns out well. Don't know what you're grieving about, but yeah. All my thoughts, goodwill, love, jokes, everything goes out to you to try to support you in any way I can through your grieving. Flipper 13. Great human being. Flipper 13. I've gotten to know him off camera. He first came into the Low Bag Show years ago. He was like, who are these clowns? I'm going to flambe these guys or saute these guys or whatever. And what do you know? After a few shows, all of a sudden he became a fan. He was having a good time watching the show. Huge, huge compliment to me. When you win a heart and mind like that, someone coming in justifiably expecting to slam the hell out of you, and then you win a heart and mind. Such a wonderful thing. Shout out to you, Flipper 13. Nut Flush Allen. Pete, Caden Braley, and Skylar said miss you. Oh, God. Nut Flush Allen, I owe you an email on 3 different platforms, right? I owe you a message on Twitter, Facebook. I know, so many places. I'm so sorry. I'm so freaking busy all the time. And when I respond to, it's easy to toss off an email about this or that and other thing. But, the people that I care about, I want to sit down with time, not rushed, not with, basketball stats in my head to write an email. And it's been several months since I've had a little period of time to do that. So huge shout out to you, Nutflush Allen, and your whole family, Caden, Bailey, Skylar, wherever you are. Miss you. Good luck with this week and this year and in school and in your sporting events, whatever you're doing with your life. Huge shout out to the Nutflush Allen family. I did my best with that. Shout out, Nutflush. I just handicapped nonstop for like 25 minutes college basketball second halves. So I'm not in a peak performance as far as shoutouts are concerned right now. But you know what I'm trying to say here, Nutflesh Allen, right? You know what I'm trying to say. You know, I owe you nothing. We love you, Pete. Yes, no, I'm doing it for myself to try to express my gratitude because I have to express my gratitude, know that I gave at least the best effort I possibly could to express my gratitude. Shout out to you, Nutflesh Allen. Dan Kelly, shout out to you. Oh, man. Whew. Sean B, shout out to you. Dear Slayer Ski, Chris Comatini. All right, let's Dan Kelly says, great job, Pete. Thank you. Damn, look at that. Look at that. I'll print that out. I'm not going to show that to anyone. I'm just going to keep it to myself because other people don't quite understand how hard it is to impress a guy like Dan Kelly. You know what I mean? I could show that to other people and be like, he said, great job. Thanks. What does that mean? I'm like, well, if you knew him, you would understand what that means, but you don't, which is okay. So I'm just going to print that one out and not show it to anyone. Just keep it in my wallet or something. Shout out to you, Dan Kelly. Thanks so much. All right, let's look at. Hope we didn't miss Chattanooga Samford. All right, a few seconds to go that I'm seeing here. Why don't I scan the scoreboard now, even though I don't really want to? DePaul, that's going to be cutting it close, but you know, looking better than any other total. And again, the numbers like DePaul. You know, I didn't look at that. Michigan State up 22. Wow, I told you, didn't I? The numbers they were like minus 500, minus 7.5. Go for it. I didn't. I should have listened to the freaking robot. Look at that. 2 minutes to go. Kentucky up 14. Any one of our viewers who bet Kentucky minus 13.5, I hope you can pull this one out. Let's see what's going on. Dayton, team total under, not looking great. What else is going on here? St. Bonaventure, rolling. Yeah. Indiana State, now back up. Nice. That was a big play. What else do we have here? Yeah, look at that. Temple getting blown the F out. That was a pass. Looked at that for 2 seconds. Numbers said pass, and that's what I did. Let's see what else is going on here. St. Joe's. All right, that's going to come down to the wire. Hopefully that'll be okay. Notre Dame. The numbers like that. Texas beating TCU. Shaka Smart. I'm telling you, man. Don't forget Shaka Smart when VCU made that run to the Final Four. Remember that? Coaching, college basketball really matters, especially come tournament time, right? Tom Izzo, Shaka Smart, those kinds of guys. They know how to prepare a team for tournaments and for certain situations. Coaches like that, right? Modest scoring in the St. Louis game. All right, let's look at Chattanooga Samford. Tom Izzo, Shaka Smart. All right, let's see what we got. What do the numbers say? Yeah. Well, small lean to Chattanooga, actually. At like minus 120 or something. And let's see what else. I get my sheets here. Sheets everywhere. Crazy world in 2020. Fucking data everywhere you turn. Smacked in the face. Swimming in data. Data everywhere. Let me see what the hell's going on here. Yeah, the small lean to Chattanooga. Small lean to under 79.5. Let me look at a little bit of flow. Let me look at one other thing here just to see. Let me check something here. Jesus. All these teams. Just quickly check something here. Small lean to Chattanooga, small lean to the under is what the numbers say. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing crazy, though. I'm going to pass. No official play. No official play. Numbers do like Chattanooga a little bit. I didn't understand the line at -3. Didn't understand why Chattanooga. Well, this happened before with Chattanooga. The market really does not respect Chattanooga, and I'm assuming for the most part that I'm wrong, and the numbers that are telling me that that the market is right, and that the numbers are telling me that are wrong. But I tweeted out one play, Chattanooga. I forgot the game, and the numbers were right. Yeah, the Wofford game, right, and this one also. Didn't understand why they're getting such little respect from the market. It's not like they started off the year losing or having on an ATS losing run. Very weird. You don't tend to see stuff like this. I should have pulled the trigger on Chattanooga. I didn't. I'll admit that I didn't. Even though I have them on my radar as a team I like to play on, and a team that's undervalued right now. Again, the numbers like Chattanooga just a little bit. I'm not going to bet it, but they like it. All right, I think that's it. Nothing else. Just some minor. Well, why not? Let's look at that. Oh, McNeese State. I love McNeese. How can you not handicap a halftime line involving McNeese State when you have the opportunity, right? If you give me a McNeese State halftime line to handicap, I'm going to make time, right? Let's make some time right now to take a look at the McNeese State. We can run the numbers. It's only going to be half the numbers that I normally like to run, but we can do it. We can do it. McNeese State. Let's see what the numbers say, if anything. 1/2 and 76.5. Yeah, nothing really. All right. It was worth a look, though. Actually, a small lean to McNeese State, actually, believe it or not. At -1/2 or -120. Very small, though. Yeah, they do like McNeese State. Just a little bit at -120. Or -1/2. Sam Houston, let's not look at that. Hold on one second. Let me look at something here just very quickly. Yeah. Sorry. We're going on a little bit longer than normal here. They like McNeese State. The numbers like McNeese State. They do. All right, I'll make that an official. I just bet it. I'll make that an official play. McNeese State. -120. Graded, probably medium small here. Yeah, graded medium small. McNeese State, money line, -120, official play, graded medium small. The numbers like it. Normal, standard, recommended play here. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Man, look at that. Notre Dame blowing them out, man. Yeah, if I had had a few extra seconds to stare at that, I would have made that an official play because the numbers liked it. And I did bet it, but I just had to hesitate a little bit. As far, oh my God, and Kentucky cashed. Look at that. Anyone who hit Kentucky minus 13.5, they won by 16. Congratulations. Nicely done. Nicely done. Indiana State. Nice. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Davidson, George Washington. That's going to be tough. That's going to come down to the wire. St. Joe's not looking good. Okay. That might have been a mistake. Whatever. All right. Okay. That's it. What a show. What a show. All right. Dear Slayer, let's just give a quick round of shout outs to everyone who's still watching and commenting right now after an hour and 15 minutes. Dear Slayer Ski, Alex Quayle, Aaron 007, Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly, entertaining in the comment section. Very nice. Dan, look at this. Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly can MC a comment section or two. All right. He's got some jokes also. Look at that. Nice. Dan Kelly. Rich G. Shout out to you. Tasha M. Shout out to you. Jonathan Nelson. Tito Banton says, great stuff, Pete. Thank you very much, Tito Banton. Shout out to everyone. David Hutton. Jesse Nemeth. Nutflush Allen. Deer Slayer Ski. Rich G. Everyone. We few. We happy few. This show, unfortunately, we're going to have to call it a night. But in less than 23 hours, we're going to be doing it all over again, covering the Thursday night college basketball card. Another intense night tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to it. Join me, won't you? See you then.